opener is coming up next. Just about ready to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Bryan Woo. How about a report on him, Chris?
Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Ready to go? Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz.
La Cruz.
Inside, almost got him. And that one hammered way back there. Gone into the deck area in center, home run. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Packed house here at Daikin Park. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Here's Matt Olson. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Josh Naylor. Fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw into second. Around first, heading for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit, takes outside. And that is out of play. This one in the air, center field. Fitzgerald in position. And there's 2 away.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. In the air, left field, down the line, and it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. So 2 down. Now Jonah Heim. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Fitzgerald flying after this one. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy, and going for Atlanta, Carlos Rodon.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab, and there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Blake Perkins.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Pitch misses, ball one. Outside with a breaking ball.
2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. 2 away now.
Batting third.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Tucker.
In there for strike one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strikes.
In
1
the
and 2.
dirt. Going to count 1 and 2. 2 out, space is empty. And that one is downstairs. And it's 2 and 2. Ground ball, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the second, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
Wu back to work. Fly ball to right. And there's one down. Thairo Estrada to the plate.
The second baseman.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
1-1.
1 out, base is empty. In the air, center field. Fitzgerald settles underneath it. 2 away. So the batting order turns over. And now, Elly De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. De La Cruz in his second season hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That one away inside. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Daikin Park
Leading up
singing,
for the
these fans are
Astros,
used to watching good baseball. The Astros won the AL West last season for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, they kept the division run alive, but their streak of 7 straight appearances in the ALCS was snapped.
Swing and a ground ball. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First pitch, not close. Rodon ready. Here comes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris after it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Back here at Daikin Park, on to the 3rd inning, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Line drive, base hit. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. In to score is the runner from 3rd, and they lead by 2.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
Center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Fly to center his first time. Foul ball there. To short, could be 2. Pena toss to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Yair Diaz. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a foul straight back. That's towards center. Harris has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. So next up for Houston, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 3-1. So 1 out, nobody on. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Fought off foul. Backed off the plate that time. In the air out towards right center. Acuna after it. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Right side, hard hit. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. Jonah Heim getting ready to hit.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Just missed. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Late with the swing there.
2-1.
There's a swing and a drive. Fitzgerald on the move. Makes the catch for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Spencer Steer. Flied to right his first time. Just off the inside edge.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Blake Perkins.
When you in the presence of my crown, the beat drop, I won't let it hit the ground. Now you can fix your crown. When I ain't keep around and be down.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now
Here's
back,
Kyle Tucker.
right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 so far.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. In the air, left field, Ozuna. Makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman number 2.
0-for-1 with a fly
Alex
out to center.
Bregman.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now back.
First and second,
baseman,
2
Alex.
outs. Next to hit, Alec Burleson. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Whoa. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Harris sizes this one up, brings it in, and that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Wu back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Estrada, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Now he breaks his bat. Throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting.
Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
He's already homered in this game. Ball.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Bases empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball. Fights it off, he'll see another. Next offering misses down and away.
Okay.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
There goes Elly. Strike in there. Man, throw to second and great jump. De La Cruz leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line. Snags it for the second out. Here's Matt Olson
Up
down.
next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
At second, 2 down. In the dirt, blocked. And another ball.
No strike.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
0-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Harris makes the grab. One down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground. Slings to first. Now 2 away. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Smoked on the ground a second. That ends the frame. Back here in Houston, all set for the top of the sixth. Here's Josh Naylor.
Naylor. Now pitching for the Astros, number 52, Ryan Hudson.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street.
Whoa.
Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Outside low, ball 2. Fitzgerald under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one fouled off. On the ground to third. Slings it across. Ozuna is out. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, 1 for 2.
Harris.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Inside, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Jose Altuve.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Now 3-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after
Now
falling
batting,
behind a
the
hitter,
left
2
fielder.
balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Perkins up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
That's a ball.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
3-2.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job
Now
coming
batting,
through in a
the
pretty
right fielder,
high leverage spot
Kyle
right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that ball is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-3. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
it can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And the slider just misses. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in. And
Third
now it's out. Will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
57. Drew Rasmussen.
Just off the inside edge. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying. Gone into the Crawford boxes, a home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 5-3. One down, and here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
One strike.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just kept it simple. Played
Now
Pepper at the
batting,
middle of
the
the
catcher.
infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Yainer Diaz.
1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. Their third home run of the inning. It's 7-3. Base is empty, one away. And stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Griffin Jacks comes on
Now
now.
pitching for Atlanta. Number 22. Griffin Jack.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball still 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Way inside. That one ripped. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. They go back-to-back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3. Now it's going to be Jeremy Pena. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Onto the balcony and gone. See you later. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-3. So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve digs in now. Curve. Hit right back to him. Sends it to first. And they get Altuve for the out. Now a chance for Blake Perkins. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hammered on the line to the left. Base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Tucker at the plate now. That's ball one. Liner, base hit. Coming home. He will score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel real.
Dylan Lee taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And that drops in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Throw on to Olsen. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Fitzgerald pulls it down, and there's one down. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Steer stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Perkins makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now this is in the air down the line. Tucker really on his horse for it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Daikin Park, bottom of the 7th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Alex Bregman. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. And another ball. Drilled out towards left center field. Harris sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So next up for Houston, Alec Burleson. 1 for 3.
Burleson.
Base hit, left center field. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit. One out, runner at second. Geiner. Lucas Sims on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swings through that. One out, the runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Now batting, center fielder.
2 on with 1 out. And next to hit for Houston, Tyler Fitzgerald. Burleson at third. Diaz over at first with 1 away.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. And a foul ball. And the slider just misses. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging.
The batter, number 3.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Swinging a foul out of play. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one the other way. Estrada whips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Houston, and the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
De La Cruz. Now pitching for the Astros, number 54, Brandon Little.
And it's fouled away. Little, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
2-0.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
That's foul. That's foul.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one not close, and it's 3-2. Stays alive. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Fitzgerald. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And the batter now, Matt Olson.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now, Jose
The second
Altuve.
baseman, Jose Altuve.
Sims back to work. And there's a foul ball. That's outside. And 1-1. And it's caught for the out. Blake Perkins, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The Stros up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down, bases empty. Kyle Tucker up next for the Jose Quijada into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough. Coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard, just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But he's got to find a way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Good good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Two and two.
Tucker coming on. Takes it in for the out. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground to third. Bregman to first. Braves down to their final out. Michael Harris the second. Now at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
One strike away. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jonah next up for the Braves. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Spencer Griffin.
Ground ball to the right side. And that's a fair ball. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 10-4. Man at first at the plate. Spencer Steer. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Will Brennan. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay to third. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first.